Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another beautiful sunrise. I hope you have an amazing day. Let's jump in charts for Bitcoin. Roaring Kitty GME pumped yesterday in the open, was up a lot and then just came crashing down. The reason it crashed down is GME, the company, released $75 million of stock into the pump. So they killed the pump on their own. They shouldn't have done that. In my opinion, it would have been better to use already the billions they've already raised and try to pivot into crypto or buy Bitcoin, any other news they could have done except sell more $75 million worth of shares would have been better for them. But greed. So be very careful going to GME. It's just too many influences playing around on it. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum. Hit the subscribe button, smash up thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Watch my videos for free. For 4 years I've been making these videos and can learn from me and watch them and learn if you want from me and try to understand what I'm doing. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. There's blood in the market. Alts also getting annihilated yesterday, and you can see everything slightly down on the tech stocks. Bitcoin was down 1.9%, under 70k. Ethereum down 3%, MCRT 3%. BNB 4%, Unity 4%, Unity getting crushed. Pocket 5%, Doge 7%, Uni 7%, World 9%. My thoughts to GME 39%. That selling of shares and dropping of GME pulled out all the liquidity from the markets. And yesterday I had this, I should have closed alts like I wanted to, if you remember in my video. And this is what I've been talking about for the last few weeks, be very careful of this rising wedge that builds pressure and breaks down. And this is on Bitcoin right now, and you can see that yesterday it broke underneath, it came back underneath this rising wedge and bounced back inside. So in my opinion, most likely rising wedge will break to the downside, and that's why I had those trade targets. It was too dangerous to open longs up here the whole time up here, too dangerous to open longs. I was opening longs at $16,000 per Bitcoin last year. To open long here is now dangerous. I needed to already make some big pin drop, activate my trades, and then I can go long. That's why I've got these two trade setups. Let's go into the weekly charts. Always start on the longer. Volume dropping off the last few weeks. Look at that massive drop off. Stochastic again turning down. Crypto Guru Bot fired a blue buy back in February 2023, and it's still a blue buy. You get in the crypto Muscos, not yet flipped red, even with this drop. Let's go into the daily. On the daily, breaking down out of this rising wedge, Stochastic turning down. Volume spiked yesterday. On the 4-hourly, Stochastic turning down. I would keep these two trade setups that I've been holding for a while to try and activate after a big drop. I wouldn't try to get in now on this uncertainty. I've got one trade set up at 63, one trade set up at 59. This one opens at 63,000, stop loss at 62,559, and take profit at 88k. Risk to reward on this one is 62 times, risking $410 to make $25,000 per Bitcoin with no leverage. With 10x leverage, 250,000. Other trade setup is similar, but it opens at 59k, and those are the two trade setups I've got over on Bybit. Over here on Bybit, you can see I've got these two trade setups. 3 Bitcoin at 63k, 10 Bitcoin, 60,250, 1 million Doge at 11 cents. And I've been holding that for a while. This account took a hit yesterday. Yesterday, we were at 630,000. Now it's dropped 15 or more, $16,000 on that drop. I'm holding USDT 18k, 10,000 MCRT in here, 4,000 Bitcoin in here. I've got 191k, 92,000 MCRT, 69k Bitcoin, 41k Uni. I should have sold that Uni. I was thinking I might close a little bit. Let's check out Uni. Okay, let's do Ethereum first. Ethereum activated my trade, I think, yesterday. Oh, hit the stop loss. Came down, activated the trade. Oh, actually, it didn't hit the stop loss. Nice, it didn't hit the stop loss. My stop loss was 3,565. We came down to 3,569. Wow, we were $4 off hitting the stop loss from yesterday's Ethereum trade. So that trade is now active, and it's about even, slightly down from activation. If you're currently long, I would keep that same trade still active and see if the market can turn around and if we can get a continuation. Because it does look like you've got this big cup and handle on Ethereum, and it does, which should break out the base of the cup. So we should be targeting 4,400. You've got that pattern. You've also got this big inverse head and shoulders forming on Ethereum. And I think that can really take us up a lot as well. Target 5,300. So that trade that activated already beautiful. If no trade has been activated, I would wait to try and get down to the next big support in case there is bigger pullbacks. I would open at 3262, stop loss 2984, and take profit 5335. Risk to reward is 23 times, risking $90 per Ethereum to make $2,000. With 10x leverage, $20,000, which is beautiful. Let's go into Doge and World. World $4.30, big hit on World. Look at that. Wow, came all the way down to $3.80. Remember when I said that I wanted to activate the trade? Yesterday I was worried about thinking, should I close this and activate more down here? It was the right move to do. Spiked down all the way to $3.60. I'm going to close some and put more buy orders at $3.60 because you can see the main trend line. And this is what I talked about yesterday. My intuition was to close. I should have listened to it. And to activate at next big support, $3.20. $3, I would say. So I'm going to close some of World and open it again at $3. World, I've got 37,000. Took a 10% hit, so that's not so nice. I sold some of it to buy Doge though, if you remember, but I'm going to sell a bit more World here and put buy orders at $3. So I'm going to sell 50% of my World, which is $20,000. So I'm going to set 5,000. I'm going to set sell orders here. 5,000. So I sold 50% of my holdings. Around 20,000 is set to sell now. You can see here it's going to close out till 20,000. They're starting to close, and then I'm going to put buy orders at $3.20. I'm going to buy $3.20. I'm going to buy 15,000 World at $3.20. So now I'm selling that World that I just put sell orders, and I'm buying it back at $3.20, $20,000 worth. Let's look at Doge now. World Uniswap, Uniswap cup and handle breaking, but I worried about this. So we had this big cup and handle. I didn't add more, luckily, yesterday, thinking that Uni might not break out and that we could have this descending triangle play out on Uniswap. That means to buy is at $6.50 would be really nice buys here. If it pulls back more, $7 you could even get it. Shit, $7 would be nice buys for Uni. I mean, it didn't come down so low. It came from $10 to $9, 10 and back to $9.80. But $7 would be great buy on this main trend line, on this descending triangle, because usually descending triangles build pressure and break out 70% of the move. So it could have one retest at $7 before bouncing. Right now, how much Uni do I have? I have Uni 41K, which was down 7%. So I lost $4,000 on that Uni. 41K. Let's reduce Uni by only 10,000 and put 10,000 buy order. Selling 10,000 here, and I'll put a 10,000 buy order at $7.20. Let's buy $15,000. So I'll sell $10,000 here, and I buy $15,000 of Uni. So I'm selling $10,000 of Uni right now, and I'm buying $15,000 of Uni at $7.20, which is beautiful. Let's check out Doge now. Doge also 7%. I should have closed those alts yesterday. And Doge had the same setup. Remember rising wedge? If you followed my videos yesterday, I was worried about exactly this. I should have mistake not to make action. But here I was tricked because it looked like it was going to break out early. But we had this clear descending rising wedge which breaks down. But we had this bigger descending triangle that I knew breaks out 70% of the move. That's why I put the buy order at 11 cents for Doge, 11.30. I'm going to close some Doge here, and I'm going to put more buy orders at 11.30. So Doge, I'm going to close out. Oh, I've only got 31K. So, okay, I'm going to put buy orders. Put buy orders for Doge at 11.30. So I'll sell 5,000 Doge right now. And I'm going to buy 10,000 Doge at 12. 12 cents. Let's do. I'll buy 10,000 dollars worth. So you can see I'm selling Doge at 14.80 and buying at $12. That's my quick updates in the market. If you want to learn everything you saw here, go underneath the video down below. The exchanges I use, Bybit gives you a $30,000 bonus when you meet this link, $30,000 bonus, but you have to meet their trading requirements and use this link. Crypto Master Course to learn all this, get your crypto guru bot, learn how to trade. Join us in Telegram. There's 9,000 of you trading together. That's my updates in the market, everyone. Be cautious out there. The time to go heavy long was Doge last year. At 6 cents when we were doing it, it was Uniswap at $2 or $5. Now be very, very cautious. My goal is spikes down to then activate longs, not to go long at the top. Yes, it is close to the top. How far we go, I think 88k, but we already went from 15k to 70k, 72k. So make sure you take some profits. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.